YouTube, welcome back to another video from DJ Soul Agenda. I'm your boy DJ, and yeah, I came here to talk about these today. Talk about these MELO, what is it, the Queen Cities? So we're gonna get into that. Yo, if you returning, appreciate you for coming back. Thank you so much for that. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Like this, make everybody like it. Put a like, thumbs up, and make sure y'all comment. Turn your notification bell so you know you don't miss a video, or whenever I go live, since I go live a lot. I'll be going live tonight, most likely, at the time of this video anyway. But yeah, man, let's talk about these MELO ones. Queen City in the purple. What's crazy about it is during All-Star Weekend, we got the Rick and Morty's, right? And during All-Star Weekend, MELO wore these purple ones, not the Rick and Morty's. And at that time, during All-Star Weekend, when he was wearing these, they were labeled as the name of the shoe was called Practice. On a lot of things that I've seen, they were called Practice. So now, obviously they are the Queen Cities. I wanted to, look at this shoe and compare it to the other ones I got. As you can see on the table, we got the first ones, they're not from here, and then we got the Rick and Morty's as well. I was lucky to get all three of these. So let's talk about it. These purple shoes. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I was watching the All-Star game, the MELO was playing, this shoe stood out more than anything else on the court to me. That's just to me. This shoe stood out the most, and I was already excited for it anyway because I'm a fan of the MELOs. I didn't get the other two. The three that I have are the ones that I particularly like. I didn't go for the which was what, the Buzz City and the orange and like gray colorway. I forget the name of that one. But let's look at some of this, man. So here we have it. The MELO 1 Queen City and that purple. Beautiful shoe. Beautiful shoe. I mean, you know what's crazy about it is I tried to get this one. Actually, all of them. Okay, so look, I got the first ones. I got them from Champs. Okay, got those from Champs. They was just sitting there. Had to go to like 3 malls in St. Louis to get them, but I finally got those. The Rick and Morty's I tried to get online. Well, it's not happening. The Rick and Morty's trying to get online was just, they got ate up by bots. We can Puma was like, Puma, I'm gonna need y'all to do something about that. I'm gonna need y'all to do something about that. I'm sure everybody in the comments probably saying the same thing. Y'all gotta do something about that. You just don't stand a chance, So, but I was able to go to the store. I went to my mall here in St. Louis, and I was able to walk in and give me my pair of Rick and Morty's barely. Which, I mean, they were gone. They were going. So I barely walked out. And actually, in these, I got the last one in my mall, and this one in my size too. In my size. So the Rick and Morty's were a thing. This one, tried to get this one. This is the release day at the time of filming. Tried to get this on Puma, Foot Locker, Champs, and East Bay. I was everywhere, phone and computer, everywhere. That was not happening. Okay, Puma site crashed, as you guys probably experienced. If you're watching this, you probably experienced the same thing I did. It said "oops" is what Puma site said. At the same time, all of the Foot Locker and their brands were, you know how that goes, just waiting in line and the guy never moves. Y'all, all while I'm watching, different cook groups and such, I'm seeing the bots they were eating these up in the threes, the Cardinal threes, just eating them. So yeah, manually you wouldn't stand a chance to get through. Not for the most part, you weren't. I didn't. So I just got up and I went to my mall to go grab me a pair because I figured they would be sitting in stores, or I shouldn't say sitting. I would say I figured they would be available if you put in footwork to go get them. So I wanted to get there early. The mall opens at 11. I don't know what time when you are. We're open at 11. I went up there. I was there a little bit before 11. I checked out at 11:18. No, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah, I checked out at 11:18. That's when I checked out, okay, with the cashier. And I was asking her, how are these doing this morning? And she said they were selling out. She said, we're selling out. She said, these are not going to last. I said, but it's only 11:18. The mall opened at 11 o'clock. She says, You telling me? She said, you telling me? I said, so yeah, you got a lot of sizes left, and you know, because it's supposed to be family, right? I said, you got a lot of sizes. She said, no. She said, literally, people have been coming in and just tearing the shoe. She said they hadn't even got a chance to put it out on the floor. They haven't even got a chance to put it out on the floor, is what she said. And because I sure enough didn't see it. I asked for my size. I asked if they have them, and then I asked for that she have my size, and she went back and got it. So yeah, that's just here at my here in St. Louis, at the Galleria. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I have it now. So let's just talk about it. So I mean, I love these shoes. These are so nice. These Pumas are these Melos are so nice. But I do want to look at some things that are here. I'm just giving y'all some shots, and I get y'all some B-roll too. But I want to look at some things and compare them to the other ones, if you don't mind. Here's the back of the shoe, you know, inside, and then of course I'll tell you, you won't be able to see it right now, but the insole is the same on the OGs with the Galaxy, the whole Galaxy vibe and everything is the same in here. So that was pretty cool to see. Although, you know, the Rick and Morty's are different. The Rick and Morty's is different. But let's look at something. So a lot of things on I'll just pull up this over. A lot of things on this. I'm looking at it, I'm just getting it wrong. I'm not cutting it out either. A lot of things are similar on these versus the Rick and Morty's. Okay, and first of all, what I'm thinking about doing. You tell me what you think. I'm thinking about I've been thinking about, I need to loosen these laces big time. I've been thinking about swapping the laces on these. I've been thinking about swapping the laces and seeing what that would look like. You know what I mean? I really want to see what that's going to look like if I swap the laces. But let's look at something. Let's go with the Rick and Morty. We'll pull up the strawberry colorway. One thing, you see the differences on how they did the inside of the shoe? You see how you have the stitching all the way around over here versus the printed material on the inside of the Queen City, and then Not From Here, the first one. You see that difference? I try to show people that a lot of times, that difference. Another difference is they went back on the Queen. They went back to the original, the number ones, Not From Here. The upper is different too. So where we have this knitted, like faded material on here, it's somewhat perforated on the Queens again, just like they did here. It's got that, it's like a, you know, it's kind of perforated, if you will, if you want to say that. But I personally like the touch on the inside. I mean, this is okay, but I like how it's, you know, I like when it's stitched all the way around. I'm more of a fan of that vibe than that. It's different. You know, it is what it is. I just like that. I just like that a lot better, how they did these Rick and Morty's. I understand they need to stand out, you know, the color in itself, in my opinion, the color itself just make it stand out, then the characters, you know. But this shoe just looks so good. This purple looks really nice. And I'm gonna tell you what, man, gosh, they executed this perfectly. I was looking around on my pair to see if I had any flaws on it, and right now I'm not seeing any. I'm probably gonna see some when I look in the camera, you know, when I get all close and everything. So knock on wood is decent. You know what I'm saying? But again, another thing they brought back is on the bottom. They brought back the rare that you can see through the translucent sole. Although it's purple, it's translucent. But they brought back the rare. Of course, you know, right here on the ball of your foot, it said, I think this is the Golden Child. Yeah, the Puma logo, it says Golden Child. Whereas down here in the heel, it says One of One. That is consistent with the Not From Here, the first one. That's consistent. The difference on the Rick and Morty's is they didn't insert rare. Here, let's do that. They didn't, on Rick and Morty's, they didn't do that. See? So the Rick and Morty, they didn't do that, but they did it on the other ones, which is, yeah. I don't know why I wonder why they decided not to do that. I'm not sure. But that's a difference on them, and I already showed y'all the differences on the inside. Of course, there's another difference, which is the insole. These have the original insole, which is the Galaxy vibes, I call it. And then, you know, Rick and Morty, right? We still have the tattoo, the halo on it with One of One on the tongue. Still saying that Not From Here. And then you have your One of One right here as well. Okay, and then if you can see it, there is a Puma logo right here, okay, on the shoe. And make sure I'm not missing anything else on the shoe. You know what? And you know, to me, this, you know, this always gives me Jordan 12 vibes when the, you know, with the word, with that right there. I mean, slightly, okay? I'm not calling it a Jordan 12, please understand. But if you got 12s, you know Jordans, you know 12, you get what I'm saying. Like, you get a little vibe from that, you know what I'm saying? You get a little vibe from that. I know you get a little vibe. Let's check the tips. Nothing on the lace tips, just standard. So nothing on the lace tips there. Overall, this shoe is it's just the purple that did it for me. I like the loud colors. I like the shoe. It's a really good Puma. It's really good Puma. And I know that a lot of people play basketball in them, which started with this sneaker. I can tell you, as far as me, I wore it casually, and for casual wear, I mean, I think it feels good too. It feels good when you put your foot in it. I can tell you that. It's a decent shoe. I mean, if you can find it in your size, definitely go after it. It's pretty. It's awesome. It's awesome. The thing is, man, it just sells out so quickly. You know, now I cannot tell you what it's going for on the resale market because I hadn't looked. I'll be honest with you, I hadn't looked. I just went and caught my pair and called it a day. But it can't be. I assume it can't be too much. I think it's more as a hassle. I think the hassle with the resale market on these is just going to be the fact that you couldn't get them for retail. But the resale price is probably going to be enough for the reseller to get some Subway sandwiches or something. You know, I guess. You know, they botting up everything because they just what they doing. But if it's not too expensive for you to get these on resale and you want it, I would definitely tell you to pull the trigger. Go true to size on this shoe. My opinion, I would tell you to go true to size on this shoe. And that's all I can tell you about it, man. But like I said, I just wanted to pull these other ones out to go along with the purple so we could just look at some of the, and you know, with the Rick and Mortys, you have to pull the Rick and Mortys out because the two different shoes, you know what I'm saying, the two different colors. But I just wanted to pull that out, pull all three of these out and just, you know, talk about them, throw out some of the similarities and or differences in them, if you will. And of all of them, I mean, I probably like the Rick and Morty's most. Weird as it is, I might like this one the most. The other two colorways that are out, I don't have any interest in going to get them. The blue and black one is, you know, I'm probably gonna end up getting that for my son. But for myself, I pass on the other two. They're fine, but I don't know. I like these loud colors, you know. This purple is just phenomenal, man. This Charlotte Hornet colorway, and believe it or not, it's not too much. It really is not. You would think so, but it's not too much. When you get it in hand, you're gonna love this. But remember, when you go into your store, if they don't have it, Foot Locker is where I went. I didn't go to Champs because I was able to look up at one store. If they don't have them out, make sure you ask, because in the stores this was supposed to be a family run. Okay, so if they don't have them out, they might even have them behind the counter, behind the checkers, and you might see maybe like the family run right there, just to suit some of the shoes outside the box. But make sure you ask, and if they don't have your size, have them scan it, have them scan the shoe or the box, and have them to see what store, like if you go to Foot Locker, what Foot Lockers in your area has it. And I would even go as far as tell if you find a store in your area that has it when they're checking the computer, ask them to call and make sure it's still there. Now they may or may not be so nice and say, yeah, we'll hold it for you. I would try it, because that's how I got mine. My first ones, I called the other store and asked them to hold them. Like, I'll be there in 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. See if that'll work for you, because mine was held. I got it. I can't guarantee you that'll work, but you can try it. They typically don't, but try it. I'm telling you to try it. Have that call made. Have them check in the computer, see who around you has them in your size, and then you call that store or have them call that store and confirm it, and then go, because you don't want it to sell out while you're en route, or you don't want it to sell out like right after they shut the computer down. We're doing a search. So do the phone call, and then just cop them. And then if you want to go to other stores in your mall, you can try that too. But yeah, it took some hoofing. It took me some hoofing to go and get all three of these. I had to put in footwork because it wasn't getting them online. All three of these that I got, I had gotten them from the malls here in St. Louis, and it took some effort, you know. Oh, and I guess I didn't even pull it up. The box is the same. I forgot to say that. The only box of difference was Rick and Morty, because I think it was green. I don't have, it's in storage now, but the Rick and Morty was green, but this is the one from the purple shoe, which is no different than the original. Okay, but yeah, that's all I got for y'all, man. Here it is again. This is the MELO one, the MELO Ball one. This is the Queen City in the purple. So I hope that this review helped you some. If you probably, let me know in the comment section, did this help you? Did you experience some of the things that I experienced with trying to cop this shoe this morning? And any of the other ones as well? Let me know what your experience was like copping them. I'm gonna tell you, it's been, man, it's been tough. No shoe is safe. It's just no shoe is safe. One thing I will say, because I was able to cop these in the store, I did appreciate being able to go into the store and get a shoe that I wanted and walk out with it. Like, that feels good, because, you know, we can't do that often. I almost couldn't do it on these. But we don't get many opportunities to go in the store and get the shoe that we want nowadays that has some sort of hype behind it. I wasn't buying this for hype. I was buying it because I like it. That's another thing I would tell you. Don't buy something because it's hype. Don't do that. Buy what you like, period. If you like the shoe, you buy the shoe for yourself. Don't buy it because you want, because everyone, this is the thing right now, or this is the buzz. Buy what you like. Be yourself. If you like it, you buy it. If you know, because there's some shoes that people get peer pressured into buying, and then you feel like, I bought it because everybody else has it, but I don't really like it. You see what I'm saying? That's not an efficient way to spend your money. But I'm not pocket watching. I'm just saying, I don't know if I wouldn't think it wouldn't be an efficient way for me to spend my money. So to each his own. But yeah, it was like I said, it was cool to be able to go in and get a shoe that you want and walk out with it without having to do a flex reservation, a foot or a bot free reservation pickup or whatever. And when those are fine, I'm just saying it was good to just go in and get it. They had my size. I said what shoe I wanted. They had my size. Check out and walk out. Like, that's great. But how long is that gonna last on these MELOs? The way they're being bought and then they're selling out in your store, in the local stores, in certain colorways. My question to you guys is, how much longer do we have of being able to go get this in the store before it follows a launch calendar like everybody else? Let me know in the comment section. Until then, my name is DJ. This is DJ Soul Agenda, and I just was going over these Queen City MELOs. I will see you later. Y'all stay safe out there, and yeah, I'll see y'all later. Peace out, everybody.